not
Wapi.
not really channel like anyway. Well, it is our pleasure to welcome you here while waiting for other participants to join in our program. So,
Yeah, sure.
okay, I would like to play, or would you like to sing or mau
No.
nyanyi dulu, mau nyanyi nggak mau concern. Okay, okay. Let me give another song. Okay, let me share my screen. And
You can visit my YouTube channel if you want to.
oh, okay. Let me see it.
Thank you.
Hang on. Okay, subscribe and like.
Yes, of course.
May I know your YouTube channel, please?
Fabona Santiana.
Pabuana.
Fabona Santiana.
Fabona Santiana.
Santiana. Yes.
I got Bobon Santoso ini. Fabona
Santiana.
Santiago. Oh, here you have. What is your favorite song from you? Love Voice Take Care and Istri Rasulullah. In English? You have in English?
Yes.
What is the title?
Maafkan aku.
Ayo.
English version, yes.
English version.
Yes.
Let me have it. Okay, let me share it.
Okay, thank you.
Yep. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Santiana.
Bu Afi, itu
halo,
siapa tuh Bro
Pak
Afi?
Gafur. Ini
siapa itu?
Papan atas.
Sepertinya ibu kota ya. Canggih banget nyarinya ini.
My heart is already so attached. That beautiful smile, it just delays the pain. I wish I never knew this. It's driving me insane. If you really need to be with her, why are you here with me? Oh, you make everything so beautiful. And I hope it never fails. I don't know, we cannot be together, it's a fact. But please tell me, why do I keep running into you? I don't know, my heart needs to do it, should not get any feelings for you, but I just can't. My heart is already so attached, and if indeed your heart is not meant for me, is it wrong for me to hope that one day you will choose me? My love, I know we couldn't be together, it's a fact.
super amazing. Hmm? Check.
Thank you,
Hello.
Bang.
Wow, so amazing. But I think you need one more thing there. Kayaknya nggak ada apa, something like background dancer. Ya, background dancernya. You are only there.
Yes, only me, myself.
You will be a background, sir.
Yeah. I want to be apa namanya, Pak? What you have
Hello, Bu Santi.
penari latar ya. Pak Gafur, do you have any comment
Bu
our
Lasmi.
artist?
Terima kasih.
Ya, sama-sama Bu Santi. Nice to meet you here.
Okay,
Nice to meet you
good.
too.
Well, Bu Santi
I love
and
your
Bu
song.
She's artist Bu Lasmi.
Yeah, I see.
Yes.
I can see from the status, her status, and I
Oh, yeah.
got this kind of song here.
Okay.
Accidentally when I tried to find out from her status there.
Well, it is about 1 o'clock and 5 minutes. So I think I would like to start it by sharing you a video about the profile of our program today. So please be patient to have it. I'm trying to share it to you. Hang on for a second. I'm trying to handle this. Where is it? Oh. Well, I guess all participants are coming in, so it is time to start. So I would like to start our program. Miss Santiana, is everything all right? Bu Lasmi, are you ready, right?
Yes.
Inshallah.
Okay.
Inshallah.
Well, First of all, allow me to say Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. And welcome to our lecture talk, series number 3. And today the topic is boosting your language skills in your fingertips. In Indonesian language, we have meningkatkan atau mengembangkan skill kemampuan bahasa kita just in our fingertips, hanya pakai jari-jari kita. So that's the point, I guess. This topic, I guess, is so amazing for students, especially if they want to improve their English and they don't have any time to join English course in other places, or they haven't much time to attend the school, something like that. So they can have it in their room, they can have it everywhere, but just by clicking their fingertips and finding what is the suitable application and also the website address to visit. Well, today we invite actually 3 speakers. First is Professor Dr. M.Pd Gafur Marzuki from IAIN Palu. That he sent me text just now that he is not able to join us because he has not agenda. So, but don't worry. So his partner, I mean Ibu Santiana SS M.Pd, would like to handle his things because he's a partner. And the second guest speaker, we have Santiana SS M.Pd from Universitas Siliwangi, located in Tasikmalaya. And number 3 is Lasmi Febrianingrum from IAIN Madura. Well, I think I have shown you the profile of them, but let me read again the curriculum vitae later. And without further ado, we would like to start our topic today. I mean our lecture talk series number 3 by reading Surah Fatihah. Hopefully, mudah-mudahan our program runs well and we get something like a benefit for our better progress. Ala hadhihi niyyah wa likulli niyatin salihah. Al-Fatihah. إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. Well, thank you very much. And the participants who joined in via the Zoom just now is only about 18, but it's going to be more in the number. And some of the participants also joined in YouTube channel. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to start our lecture talk series number 3, boosting your language skills in your fingertips. And first of all, I would like to allow to Ibu Santiana, Eva Santiana from Universitas Siliwangi to have the first session. Ladies and gentlemen, before starting this, please make sure that you prepare some notes and also prepare your laptop if you have laptop. And if you have got handphones, so just prepare to write down the presenters would like to share you several applications and also websites addresses and channels to be used by you all to improve your language skills. So Ibu Santiana, I would like to please you to have your first time. You have long time to present. It's okay because we have about 2 hours for this program. Yes.
Right. Thank you. Right, since Pak Dr. Gafur is not here, so he sent me the slides of presentation to my email. I want to share first related to his presentation. Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahirrabbilalamin. Wassalatu wassalamu ala asrafil anbiya wa mursalin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Amma ba'du. First of all, I would like to thank God to blessing us today. So we are here, coming together in virtual meeting, and I'd like to talk series 3. And also I would like to say thank to Mr. Wafi, who gave me a chance and invite me to be as the presenter today to share related to the application that boosting the language skill for the students. For the first presentation, I would like to share the Pak Gafur PPT first. All right. Can you see the slide? Oh.
Yes, it's clear enough. Yeah.
Okay.
Good.
Yes, this is the Pak Gafur presentation actually. He talked related to technology in language learning. So why it is very important of technology? Because nowadays students are engaging with the technology and constantly outside of the classroom. And then the students are digital native. So that's why the technology is very important for the students to use in a digital era. And then students can learn at their own pace. And also with the technology, there are no limitation. They can take the testing with the online version. And then by using the technology, there are very multitudes of results that can be accessed. Another thing Pak Gafur want to share related to the Grammarly. Why is Grammarly be chosen for the application that must be used for the students? Because when the students try to write, mostly they are make a mistake. So by using this kinds of application, they can checking the grammar and then help to improve the writings. And then it can be correct your grammar's mistake and also revise clarity, typo, and then misspelling and misplaced. And also the Grammarly is work as artificial intelligence and a role as proofreader. And by using Grammarly is also save our time to checking our writing. And then another thing that is grammar have is more precise and automatic. And most of all, it is because the grammar is free. So you can download the Grammarly application by type Grammarly for MS Word on the browser and then click it here. After that, click the button to get the window. It is free. And you should log in by using your account. And if you want to use this kinds of application, you can copy your writing and then you can just put it this one and the correct grammar will appear on your PC or on your phone. After that, you should downloading Grammarly for it is you can download into your laptop or your mobile phone. This is the same free. And click run for setting up the installer. It's very easy. And when downloading it's finished, then click get started here. And this kinds of text will appear on your laptop or a mobile phone. After that, just click both the button you can select the Grammarly product, which is Grammarly Forward or another thing. And it is very easy to install in your mobile phone and in your laptop, and it's only take a short time to download it. Just wait to install the progress, and you will get the Grammarly application on your mobile phone or on your laptop. So you can look this kinds of menu here. You can use your account, which is Facebook account or Google account, and fill your name, email address, and then make a password to use that kinds of application. After that, you can set the goal. Here, the audience, which is a general or knowledgeable or expert, and then formality, it is a formal or informal or natural. You can set that kinds of set goal. And then here are the examples of how Grammarly check your writing. This one, a kinds of mistaken, and then this is appears on your laptop or your mobile phone, the correct answers that Grammarly made it. And then here on your text, they are red underlined here. And all of these are considered as a mistake and will be changed just clicking, and the correct word or correct grammar will appear immediately. Still the same. Okay.
Okay, Ibu Santiana.
Yes.
So we can have we talk about Grammarly the first time. So
Right.
I guess for some people, I think it's been popular, right, to talk about this point. I mean Grammarly, but according to your experience in using Grammarly, so what is your opinion about using the Grammarly? It really help you?
Pardon?
Does it really help you?
Yes. Based on my experience, it really helped when I should check the grammar. For example, because I have a lot of students as my what's that? I should supervisor them to write. So I use the Grammarly to check their work. For example, like this.
So, you know, Grammarly here is really suitable for checking writing, right?
Yes.
Checking writing, checking grammar, and also diction, right?
Right. Correct.
Okay. You want to share something more about Grammarly?
Okay. May I share the screen and then try to show how it's work?
Good. Yes.
Okay.
We would like to make sure that everyone joining in this, they know how to use. I mean, how to use that application.
All right.
Good.
So.
Well, everybody, while having our discussion, if you have got questions, so you may raise your hand. You may ask to make sure that you really understand how to use this application. Okay.
Can you see the screen?
Yes, that's clear.
Right. I will try to show you how it's work. This is my students' works related to the thesis writing. For example, I will copy it 2 paragraphs here, and then looking at which is.
The slide is not working. It's only enable Grammarly wherever you type. Is it?
Oh, really? Wait,
yes.
wait. It's work?
Yes. Good.
Okay. Can you see the screen?
Yes.
Right.
Let's go.
This one is the examples of the students writing that appears in the Grammarly application. There are two alerts that it is a mistake. So here there are two corrections. That is percipio. It should be perception here. So just click to correct the spelling, and the correct word or correct grammar will appear on your work. And then here, correctness is also have one alert, so it means that is a mistake. And you just click, and the Grammarly will help you to take the better grammars. It should be add here. The noun phrase action seem to be missing determiner D, so just clicking. So it's looking good.
So it's like automatic, right?
Yes, just clicking that what's the correct one, and the appropriate grammar will appear on your laptop. It's easy like that. So it will help the students and also the teachers or lecturers to to proofread the articles.
Ibu Eva. Hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hi.
We have the same name. Welcome to Madura, Ibu.
Terima kasih Ibu Eva juga.
Yes, nama kita sama ya Ibu. Bu.
Ya, oke. Reuni ya.
Ibu Eva. For the students, maybe it's quite difficult for them to have the premium versions of Grammarly.
Yes,
but
it's
in
very
case,
expensive.
Yeah. But in case they have chance to have the premium Grammarly, it will be very nice because it do better than the one that in the free versions, because they usually even giving a clearer suggestions, such as like paraphrasing. So it is not only limited to the dictions or to the grammar. Yeah. I don't know how to make it this way, but Okara several times ago only paid 30,000 rupiah for a year.
30,000?
300,000, sorry, 300,000 rupiah a year. So I don't know, maybe our upline like paying to the Grammarly, and then they are allowed to take other institutions to join them. So we only pay 300,000 rupiah for a year. So if the students able to use that, so they can like pay together with their friends to have the Grammarly and use that for writing thesis or article or books, maybe.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
But for if they didn't have any money, actually they can use not the premium version. Yes,
it's free.
I think it's quite better.
Yeah, it's already helped us a lot. Yeah, Grammarly. I think guys, you should have one in your Android or PC.
Yes,
it is really advisable. Yep. Go on, Ibu.
All right. I will continue the presentation. Still Pak Gafur presentation actually. Which one? This one. All right. Right,
The
to
second
be honest,
application.
because Pak Gafur and me has the same opinions to share related to U dictionary. So I put my slide into Pak Gafur's slide because the same. Right, another application that maybe can use
slide.
for help you in writing. It's not only writing actually. This application will help you in speaking and also listening skill, because U dictionary is an efficient translation and dictionary application. Translate text, pictures, or conversation, and get translation instantly whether you are learning a new language or traveling abroad. Why I suggest you to use this, because this application can be downloaded in your mobile phone. Yeah, your dictionary help user from all categories, be it students, tourists, or English learners, and help everyone regardless of language boundaries. Anybody can use this application as a great tool for learning English from different language, because there are so many languages in this dictionary, so you can learn not only English but also another language here. So how to use U dictionary? The first is also you should download the application from the Android or mobile phone. And then we can easily made to learn various kinds of vocabulary with features that available in this application. And then make easily to translate vocabulary or in sentence. And then it is very helping for English learning. Why it is very help? Because the verse, this can be translated word by word or in sentence. And there are so many modes in this U dictionary. For example, sentence translation, and then camera translation, and workload screen. So by using camera, just you click the camera, and then the picture will appear on your mobile phone, and it will be translated by U dictionary. And then learn from videos by using U dictionary, because there are so many videos that can you watch to learn many kinds of language there. And then you can do some quiz also, and it is good also for listening activities. And you can learn by using games on that application. So there are many advantages of using U dictionary. The first is this application is easy to access and easy to use, because it is free of charge, and then you just downloaded that application from your mobile phone. And then give good detailed info, because everything is already in that application. So you can find whatever you want to find there, and then will help you related to the speaking, listening, or using the learning the vocabulary. And then U dictionary is also available in various languages in translation into English. So it's very help you if you want to go somewhere and you didn't know related to the language at that time, at that place. So you can translate by using U dictionary. For example, when I was in Japan, at that time, in that place, there are no what's that English language, only Japanese language. So just capture that Japanese language, and then the translation will appear on your mobile phone. And because it is not only for online, but also you can access it offline. So it is very helpful. And then The next advantages is different translation mode. For example, sentence translation, camera translation, and word lock screen translation. And this application accesses by using internet connection or not. So you can still use this dictionary while you didn't have any connection to the internet. But of course, many kinds of application have the disadvantages, and the U dictionaries also have the disadvantages. The first, translate by taking pictures is not all word are read, because we have a limited screen wide. So if we only capture a separate or only a half, so the U dictionary will translate only a half. And then in giving examples of sentence, not everything is there. For example, we should sometimes mix or add some kinds of determiners or another kinds of grammar to make the sentence perfect. And then application sometimes error, but it is rare. It's rare happen. Yes. Oh. That's one Gafur presentation.
Okay, Ma'am Santiana, so if we are talking about U dictionary, right?
Yes.
Have you ever tried that application?
Yes, I have in my mobile phone.
Okay. So you said that there are about 108 languages there.
Yes.
So if you could mention the languages, so what is there any Sundanese language there? No.
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 There is no Sundanese language. That is Arabic. Most of the application have Indian language. There are so many kinds of Indian language there, because this application from India is actually.
So you said just now that the disadvantages. I mean the negative thing of let's say the weakness of that you dictionary is that the application cannot read all of the text, right?
Yes.
Okay.
They can read the text. They can read the pictures. For example, if there are some kinds of language, and then, for example, in a market, and then we just capture that pictures, and then the U dictionary will translate it.
Is there any Indonesian language? Is it there?
Yes, Indonesian language.
Oh, okay.
It's there.
Okay.
Is there in that application.
Well, everyone,
so you can translate in Indonesia to English, Indonesia to Arab, Indonesia to Japanese, or vice versa. Or you want to learn related to another language, you can do that.
And is there any the pronunciation as well? Yes.
Because you just click the mic button, and then the U dictionary will deliver the results from a search. Will deliver the appropriate pronunciation related to the vocabulary or the sentence. So the students can repeated that words or sentence based on that sound.
And you said just now it's a free, right? It can be offline and online also.
Yes.
Okay. Is there any premium? No.
Yes, there's.
Okay, I have got the premium one.
Yes, there's.
Well, everyone, if you would like to make some questions to Ibu Santiana, so please feel free to have a questions. You may write down in the chat box, or you may raise your hand. It's okay. Okay, keep going on, Ibu Santiana. We can have the next what the next application. So we have how many applications we have? The first is Grammarly, the second is U-Dictionary. We go to yours.
Okay. Wait. I share.
Okay, well, okay, good.
Okay. Well, I got the title Inspired App to help with student language skill here. Actually, I want to deliver 4 application, but then the same with Pak Gafur. So I just want to share 3 labs here. Okay, maybe I should skip this one. It's only for background. So why we use the technology? Because this one is today we are in the 21st century learning, and then relate to the educational technology and to promote the autonomous learning of the students.
Your slides is amazing.
Thank you. So
don't forget
maybe
to
I
share
should
us.
skip this, yeah.
Yes.
Pardon?
You may share us later in the end of the program.
Yes, of
related
course.
to this. Okay.
All right. So this actually related to the 21st century skills that should be help for all teacher and also the students. Learning and innovation skill related to creativity and innovation, communication and collaboration, critical thinking and problem solving, and so on and so forth. And then related to digital literacy skills, it's related to information and communication technology, and then media literacy and information literacy. And this one is career and life skills. That should be help also. Flexibility and adaptability, initiative, self-direction, and then social and cross-cultural interaction, leadership and responsibility, productivity and accountability, and this is related to the educational technology. I think the same with the Pak Gafur presentation. And here are, because today as a teacher and a student should promote autonomous learning. So there is kinds of definition from the expert. And here are the autonomous learning principles promoted by Richard. The first is active involvement in student learning, and then the second, providing option and resourcing. The third, offering choices and decision-making opportunities, and supporting learners. And the last is encouraging reflection. And now I will share the 3 applications to help with students' language skill. The first one is Kahoot. Maybe most of you have already heard related to the Kahoot. What is Kahoot actually? The Kahoot is game-based learning platform used as educational technology in school and other educational institutions. But it is not only for school or other educational institution, but also for personal. You can use that for your personal. So why we use Kahoot? Why I suggest you to use Kahoot, especially for the teachers and also for the students, because Kahoot is easy to use. You can use the Kahoot for brainstorming before the materials begins, or for formative assessment, while after the learning materials and at the ends of teaching learning process. And then the Kahoot is game-based learning, so it is very fun, and the students is really engaged with this kinds of activities. Another thing, because the Kahoot is very user-friendly, so it is low budget, so it is hemat kuota, and the students can just join or download with the share from the students, or you can use it by yourself, and then it is fun. Well, so how to play Kahoot? The first, yes, you should go to the kahoot.com and then log into your account. Here, you can use the Google account or your Facebook account. The second one is just click the Kahoot tab, and then you can select the quiz that you want to play. And then if you are as students, you can just wait the teacher to click play, and then the Kahoot will begin to play. And after that, this kinds of picture will appear on your tablet, mobile phone, or on your PC. You can choose classic or theme. If you choose classic, it means you can use it player versus player, means you and your students among the students, or a team mode. This one, the student will make into a group, and then they will play by a team. And team versus team will share the devices, but it is quite hard if it is we do what's that in online like this. Mostly I choose classic mode to get what's that to use these kinds of application. After that, how to join the Kahoot? These kinds of numbers will appear in your screen, and then you can just enter the numbers here as a pin, and then click enter. After that, you can make your own nickname, but I suggest you use your real names because if the teacher use these kinds of application, it is easier to the teacher to record or to get the data from the students. So I suggest you to use the real names, whether the next name. And then we can start the games. If you are as a student, just join that kinds of games, which is shared by the teacher. And if you are as a teacher, just click start on the screen to begin the games. And then the questions will appear on your mobile phone or your PC. In the Kahoot application, the question and answer choices will be displayed on a teacher screen, whereas the student screen only display the answers of the answer button. So what's that? The questions will appear on the teacher screen, and then on mobile phone or PC only the answer button. After that, you can choose the correct answers, and here are the displays of the correct answers. If you take the wrong answer, it also will appears on your mobile phone or laptop. And then at the end of each questions, the leaderboard will display the top 5 score like this. And then at the end of games or games over, the winner will appear into the screen like this. Yes. And if the teacher use these kinds of application, the result to be able to save an Excel spreadsheet, and we can use these kinds of data for our formative assessment, because they are appear related to the result of the students respond and score them. Yes, many kinds of applications have advantages and also disadvantages. This one is advantages of Kahoot. The first is student engagement with Kahoot is very high. I mostly use these kinds of application to build up the students' motivation and then gain their engagement while teaching and learning process, for brainstorming the materials in the beginning or at the ends of the materials. The second is teachers are able to measure understandings of the materials that were covered more accurately through the quizzes or surveys, because at the end we can download the data that that already done in the previous meeting or in that day. Three, Kahoot gives teachers the ability to you previously of the whole class at one time without putting students on the spot. And then there are so many questions shared by the other that can be chosen from. If you have a limited time to make your own questions, you can try to find out the what's appropriate questions that can you share to the students. Or if it is you as a student want to use these kinds of application, you can also find another material that relate to you that you want. The fifth is great way to integrate technology into any classroom, from for example science, math, to history, and also for English. And this one is disadvantages of Kahoot. The first one, students have access to phone or tablet. Yes, of course, because if the students didn't have phone or tablet, they cannot be joined in the Kahoot. And then the second one, need Wi-Fi or data connection to use it. And if you are in a place where Wi-Fi is spotty, it might be not work. And then third is students can create their own username, which leave it open in appropriate language. So I suggest both of students and the teachers to use the real names, which is appears in the Kahoot application. Yes, that one related to the Kahoot.
Hello, Ibu Santiana. So, well, talking about Kahoot, I have one experience in trying to install it, But when I try to install it, I just have the free trial, and then if I want to continue using that Kahoot, I should pay. Is it only free trial, or we should pay for it?
Well, I didn't have any experience to pay any kinds of what's that?
So far, you don't need to pay.
Yes, I didn't need to pay that.
Oh.
I use for free.
You use for free, and when you use for free, so it's the features are complete, right?
Yes, complete.
Okay. Complete. So anyone, if you like to have a questions to Ibu Santiana related to, okay, first of all, let me address my friend from Arafi Bandung, SDR Arafi Bandung. Hello, Tiar, hello.
Halo.
Assalamualaikum Ustaz.
Waalaikumsalam, dan call me Ustaz. Oh.
Subhanallah, subhanallah, ya. A long time we didn't meet one another.
Yes.
So let me ask. I would like to invite you to talk about what kind of application have been used by your school during the pandemic.
Okay. In our school, we used Google Classroom. So
Google Classroom.
Yes, we use such Zoom tool for meeting in our student, and
Do you use
like
a
Kahoot,
Kahoot, use Kahoot.
quizzes.
Mhm.
We also use it. Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
use Kahoot. Okay, good. Do you have
But
any questions?
not
Do you have
all
any questions?
teacher,
Mhm.
not all teacher use the Kahoot, but maybe English teacher use Kahoot. So me too use Kahoot, and maybe not all teachers, but not all teacher. But every student knows about Kahoot, inshallah.
Okay. Ustad, do you have any questions to Ibu Santiana related to the applications? Ibu Santiana have mentioned several applications.
Yes, maybe about just now Grammarly. Yeah.
Grammarly, yes.
Can Grammarly use in Chromebook maybe?
Chromebook.
Chromebook.
Chrome.
Google Doc, Google for Doc, Google Doc like that.
Oh yeah.
Hmm?
I didn't have any experience to use that, but then if it is I think it's be able to use that because only a copy the manuscript and then you just click or put in the Grammarly application and then it appears what's kinds of grammar suggestion from that kind application. So I think it is work in another kinds of LMS.
So just like integrating to other applications, it's possible, right?
Yes, I use it in a Canvas application. It work.
Oh, in Canvas.
Yes.
Canvas.
Oh. Canvas. It's kinds of language management system like Edmodo, Google Classroom, and then Blackboard. Moodle, yes.
Google Classroom also is okay. It's working.
Yes.
Okay. That's it, Ustad Tiar. So thank you very much for the questions. Nice to meet you.
Thank you.
Yes. Okay. Ustad Tiar from SDI Arafi, right?
Arafi Primary School.
Arafi Primary School in Bandung.
Yes, Kiara Condong, Bandung.
Yeah.
You can Google it.
Ibu Santiana here. Ibu Santiana here is from Universitas Siliwangi.
Sami-sami di Sunda ya.
Di Sundanya. Mohon. Subhanallah. Mana teh gelis, mana teh kasep ya. Okay, thank you. So, Ibu Santiana, do you have any other applications to share us?
Okay. Are the students in IAIN Madura have already used the Kahoot?
Ibu Eva, hello Ibu Eva.
Yeah.
Ibu Eva.
Hello.
Ibu Eva Nikmatul Rabianti.
Oh, sorry.
Perhaps she cannot talk.
Ibu Lasmi, probably you can answer this. Have you got any experience in using Kahoot in your classroom?
Okay, for Kahoot. For my classroom at the previous semester, I use it.
Oh, you use it
for listen TOEFL class. Yeah.
So how do you feel?
But there is a problem when I try to.
Yes.
Sorry.
Okay, your opinion in using that application. So
I think this is a very challenging and interesting. Since the students can see their score and also the correct answer there, so it's very challenging for them. Shout at the same time. Oh my God, I didn't get it. That's it.
That means that is exciting, right?
Yeah,
so exciting
because there are also competition between students.
Yeah.
Okay, so we can compete one another.
Because there is a time, right?
Okay. Like counting something like, okay, good. Well, if you got any questions from the participants, I think in YouTube we have more number in YouTube, I think because limited quota internet or internet connection problems. So majority of the participants watch our program via YouTube channel. So here
Yeah.
we have only 20 participants to join.
Okay.
Okay, anyone,
So
if you like
maybe
to,
the students can also, for example, try to use the Kahoot now, or
if
it is
it's okay if you would like to, but I don't have any Kahoot in my in my hand cell phone because I have deleted it.
Oh, I see.
Let
So how
me
about the
ask
students?
the students. Hello. Let me ask a comment to
Okay.
Pak Gafur. Pak Gafur. Hello, Pak Gafur. Pak Gafur. Check. Halo, Pak Gafur. Oh, okay.
Agak bergerak.
Because they are having a meeting actually, so they have two programs, but they love to join with.
May I talk about Kahoot?
Yes, of course. Please.
Well, okay. Actually, you don't have to install Kahoot if you don't have to. Later, if you're a teacher trying to, share the link of Kahoot, just click it and then you will get it in your browser, I think.
Yes. For the students,
that's my experience.
For the students, just
yeah, for the students,
you can join by the link and type the the numbers or code.
Yes, ma'am. You're right.
So,
for example, you are muted.
Ibu Lasmi and Bu Santiana, so you told us that we don't need to install Kahoot, right? But if then the teacher share the link, then we just click it and we can directly connect to that Kahoot via Google.
Via browser, I mean.
Yeah, browser. Yes, browser.
As long as there is still have internet connection, they can join it.
Oh, I see. It's so simple
true.
then. Similar to Zoom, right then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kahoot, quizzes. Yeah.
Okay, good. Everyone, if you'd like to make a question or you would like to share your experience in using Kahoot, so I'd like to give you time to share it. Feel free to share your experience. Or you may would like to, you may want to add the comment or the explanation related to using Kahoot. Okay, I guess no one, so we can keep going on. Ibu Santiana.
All right, thank you.
Okay.
Now I will continue with quizzes. Oh. You can see the slide?
Huh? Yes.
Can you see the slide?
Yes.
All right. So what is quizzes? Quizzes is a creativity software that can be used in the class, group work, pre-test, review, exam, unit test, and impromptu test. And it allows multiplayer and teachers are online at the same time. Actually, this kinds of application is quite the same with the Kahoot, but it is relatively different in menu. So why use quizzes? The first is easy to use and fun. It's the same with the Kahoot. And then the quizzes is also can be used as a formative assessment. The differences between the Kahoot and quizzes is the question appears on each student screen, where in the Kahoot it appears on the teacher screen. So in quizzes, the students can answer question at their own pace and review their answer at the end. And the students didn't have to wait another participant to finish the work, so they can make it by themselves, because the questions and the answer appears on student screen. The third is lives or use for homework. It's quite different from Kahoot because the quizzes, the teacher can set it for homework too. You can set the time and for the specific deadline for the students. So you can use it live or online at the same time, or use for the homework. And here are the step of to use the quizzes. Quite the same with the Kahoot one, but just log in or just go to the website quizzes.com and then log into the account. And then all right, you can use your Google or FB account here if you are as a teacher. And then choose the subject you want to learn, or you can make it as a teacher, you can make it the subject you want to learn, and then you can type the materials or put the materials on the quizzes. And then you can choose what types are you joining. You can use at school or business or for personal. And you can choose this one, whether you as a teachers or as students. And after that, you can select the materials, or if you want to make it by yourself, it is also, you can do that. Here I give the examples related to the narrative text. And then after we choose the materials, this kind of picture will appear on your mobile phone or laptop. Just click on the classic mode to get it easy, and then start the games by joining the quizzes and type code, this one, to start the game. And you can share this number to the students. After that, type the names, the same with the Kahoot one, and then you can enjoy the learning. The differences is in this quizzes, the questions and the answer appears on your mobile phone or PC. This is tables of participant, so it can be join more participant, and then at the end of the games will be the winner, like this. I also give you information related to advantages and also the disadvantages of using quizzes. The quizzes is students directed. It displays all the information on the student devices, as I have already mentioned at the previous. And then the quizzes really hard engaged through the quiz, the same with Kahoot. And you see the progress of all students for the teachers. And then as a teacher can check the answer by scrolling down after the quiz have finished, or for the students also, you can check the answer by scrolling down after the quiz have finished. And sometimes the teacher also set the right answer after the students get or have already make the answers related to the questions. And then quizzes can be assigned for homework too. And then this is the advantages of using quizzes. Quizzes can distract students when they are using quizzes in class, and it's not designed the knowledge individually, because every students will get the same materials, the same questions. So quizzes does not deliver knowledge and assessment individually, because they will have the same questions, the same materials that delivered from the student and from the teachers. And then it is hard to use quizzes to set up the same complexity tasks for the students. And the learning materials are only available for those assessments which are already made. So if you are, if your material is if you didn't have time to make the materials or to make the questions, so it will not be appears on the quizzes like that.
So that is about quizzes, right? And it is similar to
Yes.
Kahoot.
Yes, quite similar to Kahoot.
Okay, so Ibu Santiana, if you can highlight, you know, like the use of Kahoot, the use of quiz, what are they used for? I mean, is it good for improving our speaking skill or listening skill or writing skill or reading skill? Or we
Yes.
can use it in 4?
Actually, we can use quizzes for language skill, for listening skill, for writing skill also, and then for speaking, maybe only for what's that? Try to repeating the sentence or the vocabulary, and then
so
for listening.
In that quiz,
and reading also.
In that quiz, in that quizzes, so we can also test or give quiz about pronunciation.
In the quizzes, I didn't have any experience of pronunciation, but I have experience by using Quizlet for pronunciation. It is very, very good for pronunciation, but not quizzes. Quizlet.
Quizlet. How do you spell
Yes,
it? Quizlet. How do you spell it?
Q-U-I-L-E. Quiz-T.
Quizlet. Okay.
Yes, Quizlet.
Q-U-I-S-L-E-T.
Z-L-E-T.
Oh, Z-L-E-T.
Yes. Yes.
Like
yes, Ibu Lasmi, that's right, Quizlet.
Oh yeah.
It is very good for listening, very good for pronunciations, for learning vocabulary, and then for writing.
Okay, I think Bu Lasmi would like to explain about Quizlet then. Okay. Yeah. We have got question from Ibu Eva Nikmatul Robianti. So, ma'am, do you have any experience of using an existing quiz in quizzes that is for higher education students, especially for language students?
Quizzes.
Do you have any experience in using quizzes?
Yes.
Like the example, your example. What have you done with your students?
Okay, because mostly I have no time to make my own questions, so I try to find out the questions which is related to my materials, and then I get the existing questions from the quizzes, like the Ibu Eva. Mostly I use the available one.
You use the available one.
So for testing, for example, mid test or a final test, I made it by myself.
So you mean in that quizzes? So there are lots of questions there, quizzes there.
Yes, there are so many types of questions. There are multiple choice question, true and false, and then matchings, and what's that?
Filling the gap, something like that.
Yes, like that.
Oh, so you mean there? I mean, in the quizzes, there are a bank of questions there, and then we can select.
Yes.
So you mean it is different from Kahoot? You know, in Kahoot, we should make, right? We should make it.
No, in Kahoot we can try to find the appropriate questions also.
Oh, it's news to me. Saya baru tahu itu berarti ya.
Bisa, di situ juga ada. Jadi
Okay.
bisa diambil atau bisa dicari berdasarkan materi yang kita ajarkan. Kalau kita tidak punya waktu untuk membuatnya sendiri, we can try to find out the appropriate materials and then the appropriate question from the existing one.
Okay, good.
Ya.
So we have got
Biasanya karena nggak
requests.
punya waktu kalau untuk brainstorming atau misalnya for the daily activities, teaching and learning process, biasanya saya menggunakan yang sudah ada gitu, yang relate dengan materi yang akan diajarkan atau yang diajarkan pada saat itu.
Okay, good.
Biasanya.
So here a request from Ibu Hidayah. So can you share us the materials, sir? Okay. So probably you can share the PPT
All right.
Here or share the PPT later.
Okay.
Okay. Any one of you guys, if you have got questions or a comment related to the use of application, we have got your dictionary, we have quizzes, we have Kahoot, we have Grammarly, and that's it. We have 4, I guess, 4 applications. So you may continue because we have got time.
All right.
Duolingo, right? Okay, Duolingo.
Yes. Which one? That one.
Bu Lasmi, just be patient to wait, okay?
Terlalu banyak ya? Aduh, maafkan.
No. That's good.
Right. You can see the screen.
Yes.
Right. Maybe most of the students use these kinds of application. It is very good. The Duolingo is the language learning platform to make education fun and accessible to all. It is designed to be like a game and scientifically proven to be effective. It's really effective for the students who wants to learn from the basic one. So why I suggest you to use this kind of application, because the first is you can finish lesson faster because you can create your own goal by yourself in that application, and then simple and more organized, and then has flashcard, image, and multiple choice questions, and connect with other people who are learning the same language. If you are downloaded the Duolingo, you can connect it with other people who already download and learn the same language with you. And there are many kinds of different languages in that Duolingo. Okay, here are how to use Duolingo. The first, go to the duolingo.com and then log in to your account. Because our native is Indonesia, so I choose Bahasa here. So it is appears like this. Click Mulai, and then you can choose what kinds of languages that you want to learn. Maybe English, French, or other kinds of languages. You can choose here. And after that, you can click Start to begin the lesson. And then you can choose between the beginner. Here, if you choose the beginner, it means you will start learning from the basic one. But if you want to jump into the next level, you can choose the not a beginner, and then there will appear the placement test, which evaluate your language level here. So you can choose this one, the beginner, or not beginner, tes penempatan. You pilih salah satu. You can choose one of them. And then after that, you can set your weekly goal. For example, just between Questful, it's only take 5 minutes a day, or regular, 10 minutes a day, or serious, 15 minutes a day, or intense or professional, 20 minutes per day. Jadi ini bisa di-set berdasarkan waktu yang dipunyai or your goal. And then you can create your profile to save the progress you made. because the Duolingo will record the progress that you have already done. After that, you can jump into the next level if you have already finished in the previous level. Okay, here are the test question types. There are missing letters, yes or no vocabulary, and then dictation, elicited imitation, extended speaking, extended writing, extended speaking and writing. So this complete to 4 language skill in English language. The advantages, the first is work with picture, but with a lot of image and symbol which actually have the same effect and help to remember the students to learn. And then the operations of Duolingo is very easy, and you have a clear overview about the content and different options. And then the audios, you can use the audios to learn related to phrases or vocabulary, and you can imitate the sound. They are also recording exercise to improve your speaking skill. So you can record your speaking skill, and then Duolingo will capture your progress. Another advantage is if you are unsure about a word in a translation text, you can retrieve their meaning or translation. Grammar rules are explained in most every task, because in the Duolingo it is set basic the level. So when you have already finished the first, you will go to the next one, the second level, the third level, and so on and so forth. And then effective, you are able to redo certain exercise or to strengthen the skill you already learned. This helps to reinforce the students what that they have already learned. And then it's very effective. And it is free of charge. And Duolingo is set up like a game, so it will be motivate you to do learning, but feel like a games. If you have reached your daily goal, sound, you receive a reminder via email to complete your lesson. If you, for example, in a week, there will be appears notification into your email account and remind you to do some exercise in Duolingo based on your setting goals. For example, as I mentioned the previous one, if you set in the 5 minutes a day, so in that day, the Duolingo will remind you to do some kinds of learning activities in a Duolingo. And okay, there is also Duolingo have disadvantages. The first is information. There is no information in the beginnings about how to hold coursework. We only enter the application, and then we should learning by ourselves. So maybe I can say learning by doing. You can know the step after you do that. And then the topic, if you want to learn a certain topic, you haven't got any access to it unless you go through all the previous tasks. And then related to context, sometimes the language and the example sentences are unusual and would not be the kinds of language you use in reality, because sometimes it's very uncommon use in daily conversation. So it is the disadvantages of using Duolingo. That's it. Thank you.
Okay, so we have Duolingo, we have Grammarly, Kahoot, Quizzes, Dictionary, right? And Duolingo here, I guess, is more complete because,
Yes.
yeah, more complete, I guess. Well, thank you very much, Ibu Santiana. So, guys, if you
Thank
have
you.
questions to Ibu Santiana, so I would like to please you. Okay, so I guess thank you very much to Ibu Santana. You have presented to people to present it by you. I think it's amazing. Thank you very much indeed.
Thank
So the
you
next,
for
I would like to invite Ibu Lasmi to have your presentation. Ibu Santiana, so happy to be
Assalamualaikum
with you
warahmatullahi
all.
wabarakatuh. Thank
Waalaikumsalam
you.
warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Yes.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Okay. Ibu Lasmi, you're up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait a minute.
Okay.
Can you see my screen?
Yes, I see your screen.
Okay, wait a minute. Well, before we start it, okay, perhaps you can take your drinks first because in an hour here we have to listen and watch Bu Santiana.
Yes.
Okay. Well, before we start it, I'll say Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam.
Hi, everybody. I'm Lasmi Febrianingrum here. I want to, okay, wait a minute. I want to hide the video panel first. Can you see my voice? Hello?
Well, what are we going to talk? Is it your voice?
Yeah, that's great. Well, today what we are going to talk here. Yeah, and then what can we do with this kind of stuffs? We have subwoofer then, handphone, and also the headphone, right? Okay, now we're going to talk about improving English listening skill, fingertips on mode. Since you have learned Grammarly and other application from Gafur and Bu Santiana at the previous slides, now I'm going to go to listening skill first, okay? Well, but before that, please have a look to these pictures. There are two men, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and one of them are getting confused. Okay, what is actually happened with him? Like perhaps he cannot understand the native speaker, or he can find it difficult to improve listening skill, or perhaps he doesn't have time to improve your listening skill. Have you ever experienced this kind of problems with you?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, now it's time for you to improve your listening skill. Perhaps there is a problem with your listening skills, right? Of course, in English. Now, I will share you the tips how to successfully improve your listening skills. But before that, I want to say that listening to a lot of English every day and you do it for a long period will make your success is 100% guaranteed. But how do you do that if you don't understand and if you don't have a time? Let me share you a few tips to overcome this problem. Well, for the first, make sure your phone always has English listening material. As the previous picture that I have shared to you, you have to you have to provide your smartphone and also your headphone. If you don't have headphone, you have headset, right? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
After that, you have to download some application that provide listening material. Yeah, perhaps you have known some, what's that here, application here? Perhaps you are familiar with?
BBC.
Yeah,
VOA,
BBC, VOA,
British
and
Council.
mhm. And
Yep.
of course, YouTube. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. For the first application that you can download is Google Podcast here. Okay, and then we have British Council. In the British Council here, you can find out more listening. Was that topic that we can discuss there? And also in VOA, in VOA is not only about English learning, but also others. But in this time, I just provide VOA for English learning. And for BBC also has a lot of what's that a program, but I just give part in learning English too. And of course, YouTube. All of you are very familiar for this powerful application because this is addictive, right? And also Spotify. Yeah, if you want to listen to a music, Western music or English music, just have this kind of application. And then here, perhaps you are not familiar, but my students familiar with this. This is lyrics training. So you can measure your listening through a song with this kind of application. Okay, let me show you one by one how powerful this kind of application. The first, we go to Google Podcasts. In this Google Podcast here, can you see my screen? That is the Joe Rogan experience there.
Yes.
Okay,
You're
yeah.
welcome.
In this Google Podcast, you can find out any what's that aspect or even topics related to society, culture, comedy, news and politics, sport, recreation, education, and also we have a business or technology and many more. And you can choose which one that is interesting to you. Okay. And then, not only that, in this podcast, you can find out TED Talks daily. Perhaps Pak Wafi always use this kind of, what's that, channel, yeah?
Hmm? Yeah.
Okay, so you can find it in this Google Podcast here. Okay, this is about Google Podcast. I will show you one example of TED Talks daily, yeah? Okay, check it out. Okay, in this TED Talks, we can find what's that audio here. Yeah, there is a people here talking about something. Yeah, just like Gloria
Sebentar, leave
station
out.
here. Okay, you can see here there is a topic to future generation of women. You are the roots of change. So Gloria here is talking about feminism. So we can hear the audio from this. You just click the audio there. Can you hear the audio?
No.
No,
I
you.
think you should share us.
Mhm.
Let me show you where is it. Okay.
Okay.
You can have in
But you can see the audio icon there. But you can see it,
yes.
the audio. Okay,
Mhm.
it's okay. It's okay whether you didn't listen the audio. Perhaps it takes time to what's that to have this kind of technical problems. Perhaps if you have this kind of audio, you can download by yourself later. Okay, because I will tell you many more application. Okay, go back. Next application is about British Council. Okay, British Council podcast here. You will have a series of topics that you can have here. Okay, series one here we have those people. Yeah, please have a look to one example here. Series one. Okay, in this British Council podcast, you can have a look to some episode and then you can choose which one episode that makes you interesting in. Okay, let's see episode 3. Okay, in this episode 3 here, you will listen to podcasts and also the exercises here. Okay, you can download the audio here and you can find also the transcription here. So you can check whether your listening is good or appropriate enough for this transcription. Okay, you can see it, the transcription.
Yes.
Okay, I just make sure because it is a good time for sleeping, yeah? That's why I asked you here. Next, not only this, in this part, you will have a quiz. If you want to have a listening comprehension here, you will have a quiz related to the audio there. So it's very beneficial and also meaningful for our students. And of course, for the students, you can try by yourself here. Okay, that's from British Council podcast. Now, VOA. Let's have a look.
Ibu Lasmi, hello.
Yeah, yeah.
If you can compare between Google Podcast and British concert apa BBC Podcast, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, British means the language used is British English, right? But
Yeah.
if in
Yeah.
Google Podcasts, is it British or American English?
I think more to American. What? How do you think, sir?
I haven't tried, but in BBC I used to try using it.
Oh, okay. Let us check together, yeah?
Okay. Yes.
Okay.
Keep going
Yes.
on.
Okay. Now I will share VOA in learning English. In VOA here, we have a level here. We have beginning level, intermediate level, advanced level. Okay. And of course, we can have many videos here that we can watch and also listen. Okay, so we have the example here, lesson 1, we have welcome. Okay, let's check it out. Okay. In this video, actually, you are not only listening to the audio, but also you have a transcription. Okay, I make it faster. Oh, it doesn't work if I make it faster. Oh, okay. Yeah, it needs, what's that? High connection, yeah? Yeah. Next, BBC Learning English. In BBC Learning English here, let's have a look to this application. I think there is a trouble with my connection and also my network here. Oh, here it is. In BBC Learning English here, you can find out many activities. You can watch the video here, yeah? And also you have a grammar there, so you will learn a lot about English. You will learn about keyword and phrases related to the video. And also here, there is a quiz related to the video. So if you want to learn more and more about English, not only about listening, but you also learn about reading there. Okay, next, about YouTube. This is a more powerful here. YouTube. Let's have a look to, okay, the example here. Wait a minute, there is a advertisement here. Okay, in this part of YouTube here, you can subscribe the channel that you are willing to learn. For example, here you will have Learn English with EnglishClass.com here. So you can subscribe it and you will get notification in the certain time there. So in your smartphone here, you will get notification and it is time for you to learn about English. So it is very beneficial for you to learn about YouTube. Okay, not YouTube, yeah, but also about English from YouTube. Okay. Or the other, you can have a channel like TED Talks that Pak Wafi always use there, and also many more. Okay. Then the other is Spotify. Okay. Spotify is what's that? Attractive application, since we can listen to some songs, Western song there, and also you can do it in your free time, yeah, without thinking too much, without deep thinking. Okay, and also I will show you the latest application that you may use here. It's about lyrics training. Okay, I have ever used this kind of application or website to my students here. So in this application, you can start with a kind of song. Perhaps I will have a title of Hero from Mariah Carey here. And then you can choose the mode of your students. It based on your student skill. If your students are beginner here, just choose a beginner one. Okay, and then you can choose whether your students are writing or you just ask them to choose. If writing, so you will write down the missing word from the song. And if you choose choice mode here, you ask your student to choose the best answer from missing word. Okay, and later your students will get a score. Okay, I will show you the example for writing mode here. Okay, and then please, okay. Oh no, sorry. I have to choose later, yeah. If you register to this, you will find out your name there. But if you just skip it, yeah, just ask for fun. Okay, I will choose maybe ask later. Okay, here, the example.
Bu Lasmi,
Yeah?
if the audio is not clear to audiences, probably you don't share your audio.
Okay, yeah. Actually here, you can hear it?
No, you don't share it. You don't share it. We
Okay.
have pengaturannya. Where is it?
Oh, I don't know.
Where is it?
Which one? In my laptop or my
Yes.
Zoom?
In your laptop and the left corner.
Left corner.
Right
Yes,
corner, you mean?
Left.
Left?
Left corner, yes. You
Yeah.
can click share.
Oh, in
Share sound. Share sound.
microphone, right? In microphone.
In microphone.
You have share computer audio.
Wait a minute.
I mean microphone for your Zoom. Microphone for your Zoom.
For
Mute
my
or
Zoom.
unmute.
Okay, wait a minute. I'll show you. So I have to stop the screen first.
No problem. Okay.
Okay, and then. Okay, which one? Audio.
Next. Switch to phone audio. The next share computer audio.
Share screen. Which one?
Share computer audio.
Share computer audio. I cannot find it.
Bu Santiana, are you talking?
Okay, you unmuted, Bu Santiana.
Okay, sorry. you can try to find out in the left side, in the corner, there are share sound over there.
Corner, left side.
Share sound. No, I cannot find it. In general here.
Oh, I see. Kok beda ya?
Yeah, I don't know.
Beda laptop Sunda dengan laptop Madura beda.
I don't know. Because here, because I got, I mean, this laptop is just under surface. So this is my new
laptop.
No, not your laptop, but baru saja diperbaiki nih. Jadi semuanya serba baru aplikasinya. So I haven't used for.
Kirain laptopnya baru.
No. Okay, let me continue. Yeah, it's okay.
Okay.
That's a problem. Right. Okay. Wait a minute. Okay, in this part here, can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay. So if you use lyricstraining.com here, you can find out your score of your students here. Yeah.
How?
Yeah. After all your students filling the gap from the missing word, you can find out your student score there. If the students register to this account. Okay. If they just skip it up, so we cannot see how is the score here. Okay, that's from lyrics training. Yeah. Okay, but the disadvantage of this kind of website here is there are many advertisements. Yeah, there are many advertisements over there, and then we need what's that? High connection or great connection here. Okay. Yeah. Is there anything there? Because the noise. Okay, next I will share the tips again. Yeah. Next is about turn boring time into listening time. While you are doing such activities like driving, riding bus or train, doing house chores, just like these pictures. Actually, where is it? I mean, where these two men here? Are they on the bus?
Yes, on the bus.
Okay, so on the bus, like me from Pamekasan to Bangkalan here, so you can listen to any English listening materials.
I'm sorry to hear
Okay.
that.
Oh, it's okay. It's my colorful life here.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then here we have other activities that we can have for listening section. We have washing dishes, right? Or while you do a cooking or work out to get the diet, or waiting for someone or waiting for something. It's a best time to have a listening time. So these activities do not require concentration or deep thinking. These are the best times to improve your English listening skill. Okay, next, make it fun and entertaining. As I told you before, YouTube is a very powerful application because it is designed addictive for all the peoples. So we can subscribe it, of course, for the English one, yeah? There is a lot of English content on YouTube and the website since it is designed to be addictive because there is a thumbnails there. After you watch one video from YouTube, you can get more and more there. Since YouTube always recommends new and interesting videos to its viewers, you don't have to manually search for new videos to watch. All you need to do is keep clicking on those video thumbnails and enjoy the videos. Perhaps Pak Wafi has shared about the YouTube, yeah? Just search, just search what do you want, just like this example, sorry. Okay. This is a channel that I have subscribed it from TED Talks because you cannot listen the audio. So I just share the channel, the name of the channel. Yeah. And here you can find it, the thumbnails here. So you do not to click the search again. So you just enjoy the further video from this channel. Okay, next. From those tips, yeah, you do those tips as well. But what if you don't understand the material? Because you are not English department students, because you are a beginner, or you are a scholarship hunters for beginners? Okay, if you don't understand with the material, just do nothing. It's not a big deal if you don't understand some part of the conversation as long as you understand the main idea. So don't worry if you don't know some words when listening to English. If you hear people use those words multiple times in different contexts, your brain will eventually figure out the meanings of those words. Okay, just like a baby. Perhaps you have a sister or you have a younger sister or younger brother, or even you have a baby. Baby can talk because of not reading the book, right? But they are listening. They listen from their parents. They listen from many people around him or her. Yeah, and then they will figure out what is the mean and they will talk later. Okay, so don't worry if you don't know the meaning. Okay, and then next, listen to something easier. If the material you are listening to is very difficult or even boring, just delete it and find something else to listen to. So you can find out the more interesting, the more simple, the more easy one. Okay? And then the next is about read in English to learn new vocabulary. Other than listening to English, you also read in English to quickly learn words and phrases commonly used in conversation, just like thesaurus or synonym books or many kind of book that you can have there. Okay? Yeah. Next, I will give you some advice for the beginners. Perhaps in this meeting, there is a beginners to learn about English. This is a special advice for you. Start small. Please focus on getting yourself to listen to English every day, even if it is just 10 to minutes per day, to develop the habit of regular listening. Once the habit is formed, improving your listening will be easier. That's why I bold these phrases. Develop the habit of regular listening. Okay. So do not worry. Yeah, just start the small one. Okay, let's wrap up. From those tips improving English listening skill, the first, you must listen to a lot of English every day. The best way to do that without spending your free time is to listen to English during activities that do not require concentration or deep thinking, just like that I have done on a bus, yeah, on minibus actually. The second, another way to listen to a lot of English is to make it entertaining by binge watching interesting YouTube channels and popular TV shows and movies. Perhaps you can download the TV shows, right? Because our smartphone is a very, was that outstanding technology. We can find it many things there.
Ibu Lasmi, hello. What is bingo watching interesting?
Binge watching here, it's eye catching and powerful enough, and then attractive. That's a binge watching.
Thank you very much for the new word for me.
You're welcome. Next, if you are a beginner, that's I have taught you before, make sure to start small in the beginning. And if possible, you should also read English to learn some new vocabulary. And the last, if your listening comprehension is at an intermediate level and it seems like it's no longer improving, listen to a challenging English material more. Well, okay. Now, after you listen those kind of tips and also the wrap up, yeah, the technology, then there is a problem come up. The first is why most people fail to improve their English listening skill, and why people who listen to English a lot also fail. Okay, there is only one reason people fail. They don't listen to enough English. Makes sense, right?
Yes.
If you spend 1,000 hours listening to English, your listening will definitely improve. Unfortunately, here is what many people do to improve their listening. The first, watch a few movies in English every week, listen to something in English 3 to 5 times a week, listen to English for 15 minutes per day. These actions are weak. They aren't significant enough to make a difference. Think about it. If you listen to English for 15 minutes a day, 1 year from now on, you will have listened to only 91 hours of English. This is not enough. It will take you many years to see an improvement. And the second problem, why people who listen to English a lot also fail. Yeah, here is what usually happens. At first, they are motivated to improve their listening, like you, like me. Okay, they decide to listen to English for 2 hours every day. After a while, they have a trouble finding time to practice. Yeah. Okay, perhaps there are many activities to do as a students have any extra activity or even the lectures itself. Okay, finally, they lose motivation and give up because they quit too soon. Their listening skill didn't improve. This is how many motivated English students fail. They practice hard in the beginning, but then they quit soon afterwards because they cannot maintain that kind of practice. Here is the lesson to be learned. Yeah, here is the lesson that to be learned. For your English listening skills to improve, you must listen to English regularly over a long period of time. Listening to English for several hours per day for a month is not enough. What you need to do is you do it for many months or over a year. Okay, I think that's it, Pak Wafi. Perhaps you have a question or from the participants here.
Very
Thank you.
inspiring closing remark, Bu Lasmi. Thank you very much indeed.
You're
Well, the
welcome.
point in listening is that we have to be istiqomah, right?
You're
In
right.
having listening.
Consistent and
Consistent.
commitment.
Yes, consistent and commitment. It is very inspiring and nice closing remark. Well, if you have got questions related to how to improve your listening skill, or Ibu Santiana, probably you want to share another listening activities. Probably you may share the web address or something. I think you love the lyric training, right?
Yeah, but
Yeah, you
it's
should
very
thank
difficult to
I
have
love
a
it.
high connection.
you should thank to Ibu Lasmi.
Yes.
Yeah,
A
you may
sing
try it, Bu Eva Santiana. It's very work well for you.
a
A
singer
good
must have it.
singer.
A
Yeah,
singer,
of
yes.
course. Yeah.
I am a singer also, but broken singer.
Yeah.
Singer in the
Maybe
bathroom.
for listening skill, you can also may try alright.
Oh yeah, all right. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, it's
That's
also a
great
good
also.
application. All right. Yeah. Mhm. So all right, the icon is like a bird, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, good. Ibu Lasmi, so probably you focus on listening, right? So probably you have got an experience in using like a website address or application for improving like speaking or reading or something. So you may share also to us your
Okay.
experience.
My experience, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
To improve our speaking here is having what's that? Having a group of community. I always ask my students to have a community to speak using English. That's
Do
the
you
main
have
point.
do you have any group community like connected to native speakers?
Um, Not yet.
No.
So far, not yet. Perhaps whoever Santiana have, you may what's that? You can share to us later.
Yeah. If you want to link to the native speaker, you can use the Hello Talk.
Oh,
Hello
hello
Talk.
talk.
Hello
Relate to the
TikTok or Hello Talk?
Hello Talk.
Hello Talk. Hello Talk. Hello Talk, is it like what I write in chat box? Hello Talk.
Yes, but it is what's that? Separated hello and
Separate.
talk.
Oh, hello.
Yeah.
Is it application? We can download
Yes,
it in Play
application,
Store.
but you can join with native speakers. So
Oh,
that
Hello
is
Talk. Is it similar to like a WhatsApp group, something like that? WhatsApp? No?
Oh yeah, I remember. I have a group, WhatsApp group actually for native speaker also.
What is
I
that?
forgot. This is what's that? There is no specific, I mean, not academic name, but there is a name qualified and of course. So they talk a lot related to what's that idiom, and also they talk about what they have taught to the students about the methodology and also many things there using English.
Oh, great.
But I haven't found the application, specific application related to our staff in communication with native speaker.
Okay, so Ibu Lasmi, I have got a text from audiences wajah speakernya tak tampak pun.
I don't know.
Probably,
I just what's that? I don't know what happened with my video here.
yeah, everything is okay then. You are glowing enough.
Okay, I don't know with my camera here.
Because I think you use what the backdrop, I think.
No, it happens. It happens.
Oh yeah.
It
Oh,
happens.
use picture.
I have tried it. I have tried to use another background, just like that. I don't know.
It's all the same.
Perhaps unstable connection, I think.
No problem. But I guess I think and I do believe that your explanation is clear enough to audiences, and that's why there is no questions. So we have Hello Talk. If you have got another application to use, so probably you just mention it to audiences. When I was in Palu the last time, I used to use what is that? Skype, I guess. It's
Oh yeah, Skype.
Skype, yes. It's I have a friend, and I think it's cheap enough the last time. What else? Ibu Nur Rahmawati, do you have any suggestion or comment or something? Or you may share your experience in using applications to improve language skills. Hello, Ibu Nur, my ano? Okay. Later on, I would like to invite Ibu Nuril Mufidah to share your experience. Halo, Bu Nur Rahmawati? Oh, izin live, oh mau sholat katanya. Okay, Ibu Nuril Mufidah, do you have any suggestions or comment related to applications for improving our English? Hello, Bu Nuril? Bu Nuril, I am Arabic lecturer. It's okay, no problem. If probably you have got experience in using application. Okay, you wanna do Japri then? Okay. La ba'sa, la ba'sa. Mafi mushkilah, inshallah. Okay, I guess no more questions to have. Okay, from audiences, if you have got questions, so I give you time. And for information that the link for the certificate, you may click. We have got it in your chat box. Yeah, just click it and you just see your certificate. Well, everyone, I guess yes, Bu Lasmi is okay. Ibu Lasmi, do you have any another applications probably to use before we close the session?
Application related to what? Related to teaching and learning, or about boosting our listening?
Yes, boosting our language skill. You just focus on listening just now, right?
Yeah.
But, for speaking, writing, and reading, so you have you may have it.
For writing, we can have just like Pak Gafur, yeah, in the slide. We can have a Grammarly there. Okay. I don't know what happened with my video here, but it's okay. Okay. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work. Yeah. Okay. I don't have any specific application related to writing or even for speaking, but I have downloaded what's that application related to speaking. The name is wait a minute. I just try out to find from my my smartphone here.
Iya. Bahasa Inggris juga, Pak. Pak.
I forgot it.
Pak Taufik. Japrian saya udah di. Oh iya deh ya. Sip.
Okay. I have English for the speaking here. Okay. Yeah, so we can what's that in that application talk, yeah, the talk, the icon is like microphone, and there is a word talk there, and then here you can have speaking and listening. We can have what's that, audio, and then we can try our speaking, and then we can correct, and also we can what's that, mix and match. Is that our speaking is good enough or related to the audio in that application, just like that. Yeah, this is for English speaking practice. Perhaps you can have it. Yeah, the icon is a microphone, also the name is talk. Hello. Okay, if I can share you here. I don't know.
Dan ini sebenarnya bisa diulang
Here.
Pak ya?
You cannot see, yeah? You cannot see it. Yeah. I don't know what happened with my camera here. It's just like a dim. Okay, that's okay. Yeah, Pak Wafi? That's it?
Kayak kan rumah jurnal sekarang kan servernya.
Okay, Pak Wafi. Great, you have that listening. Yeah, that's great application, Pak Wafi.
Kakinya meridoi.
Wafi, you are muted.
Oh my God, I'm so stupid for myself. Okay, so I would like to say thank you very much for your nice presentation, Ibu Lasmi and Ibu Santiana, for having us today. And for audiences, we would like to say thank you very much for your nice attention. And before closing the session for today, we would like to come up with the conclusion that there are a lot of applications we can use in available on internet, and we just click in Google. But I think if we just click it in Google, sometimes we don't understand how to use it. So that's why we have the topic today about using applications to improve our language skills. Like from Gafur just now, who is presented, being presented by Ibu Santiana, talking about Grammarly and also your dictionary. And from Bu Santiana, she talks about quizzes, Kahoot, Duolingo. And from Ibu Lasmi, she has been talking about Google Podcasts, BBC, VOA, and try lyric. Sorry. Lyric training. I think that is. I think I do like that lyric training. It's news to me. Thank you very much, Bu Lasmi, for sharing us. Well, everybody.
You're
I guess.
welcome.
Yes, Ibu
Hello,
Eva.
Pak
You want to
Wafi.
say something? Yeah, Ibu Eva.
Hello.
Yeah, Ibu Eva.
Yeah. No. You
Are you
said
okay now?
something
Are you
about
okay?
lyric training.
Are you
What
okay?
about? I'm okay. I'm okay. What if? I'm okay. I'm okay. Lyric training. So I remember that Ibu Eva is a very great singer.
Yeah.
So would you please
I know what you are thinking about.
a closing performance? Is it okay, Ibu?
Know what you are thinking about.
Mana Ibu
Ibu
Santiana?
Eva, you would like to.
You also thinking about that, Mr. Wafi?
Yes, I know that. Ayo, Ibu Eva.
Choose
Kan tadi
an
udah.
English song. And
The last closing statement from you by singing.
What?
The title is.
The title is.
I'm a hero. Bulika ya.
Hai.
Boleh ke hero. So it's okay. You can have it. Atau catatan hati seorang istri. Okay, come on. Ibu Eva Santiana from Universitas Siliwangi would like to sing us a song by the title.
Apa titlenya?
Hang on. Assalamualaikum, Dr. Andi Asrifan, the president of Share to Care community.
Oh.
We have our boss. Hello, Dr. Andi
He came
Asrifan.
at the right time.
Yes, I think he wants to watch Ibu Santiana.
Is going to sing. He came.
Yes. Okay, Ibu Santiana, please enjoy your time to sing us.
I think
Aduh.
so. Why don't give him a spotlight?
Halo. Halo.
Hello.
Halo.
Mungkin setengah 5.
Apa ya? Lagu apa?
Yes, hello, Abang Andi. Oh, masih on the phone call.
Nah ya.
Sebentar.
Perfect.
Aduh.
My Heart Will Go On. What about My Heart Will Go On?
Perfect from Ed Sheeran.
Perfect. Sebentar ya, harus nyontek dulu nih. Gak hafal soalnya.
Okay.
Try to find out the lyric first.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to
Ibu Eva,
see from YouTube.
I'm wondering about your YouTube channel.
Yes, I have played Ibu Eva.
What?
Ibu Eva. YouTube channel.
Oh yeah.
Yes, I
What
did.
is your YouTube channel? I'm so curious about it.
Pabona
My YouTube
Santiana.
channel.
Is it
Pabona
Eva
Santiana.
Pabona
No,
Santiana.
Pabona Santiana, yes.
Let me share the. Is it Pabona Santiana?
Pabona Santiana.
Yes, that one.
Okay.
Hang on.
Jikalau kau cinta, benar-benar cinta,
Mantap sekali ini, Bang.
jangan katakan
Bungkus.
kamu tidak cinta.
Bisa nyanyi bareng-bareng nanti.
Bungkus tapi jangan bawa pulang.
Benar-benar sayang, tak hanya kata atau rasa.
Ini ibunya ini, ibunya Ibu
Ayo
Santiana.
langsung subscribe, like, and share.
Genetik ya, cantiknya genetik.
Hingga waktu perpisahan.
Oh,
tiba, dan semua yang tersisa
Ini jebolan lagi nih. Tulisan
air
air
mata, hanya air mata. Mungkin saja cinta kan menghilang selamanya, dan semua yang tersisa hanyalah air mata, hanya air mata cinta. Jikalau kau sayang, benar-benar sayang, tak hanya kata atau rasa, kau harus tunjukkan. Kemanapun kau acuh, tak pernah rapuh, berpaling pun tak mampu hilangkan cinta. Percayalah, jangan sampai hingga waktu perpisahan tiba, dan semua yang tersisa hanyalah air mata, hanya air mata. Mungkin saja cinta kan menghilang selamanya, dan semua yang tersisa hanyalah air mata, hanya air mata, hanya air mata, hanya air mata cinta.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to give applause to Ibu Santiana.
Thank you very much.
Ah, so amazing. Amazing voice and amazing way how you sing.
Thank you.
Okay, so sometimes Ibu Eva Nikmatul Rabianti. Hello, Ibu Eva. Tek. Oh.
Hello, Pak Wafi. Hello.
Yeah, so probably next time we can have special session.
Ya? YouTube karaoke.
Halo. YouTube karaoke. Apa, Bang?
Apa tuh?
Nggak kirain juga ada YouTube sambil menyanyi seperti Ibu Eva Santiana.
Oh, I see. Apa Smule ya?
No, in YouTube, ma'am, only the lyrics without the voice, so we can have that kind of song, and then directly Bu Eva Santiana have a live song.
Oh, I see. Aduh, gaptek banget ya saya ya. Allah Akbar.
Smule.
Udah tinggal Smule.
Okay.
Oke, Pak Wafi.
Yeah, I guess Pak Andi Asrifan, do you have any questions to Ibu Eva and Ibu Lasmi related to okay. Pak Andi Asrifan, where are you? Hello, Andi Asrifan. Hello.
Yes.
Okay, so the topic today we talk about application that we can use to improve speaking, listening, writing, or reading. Do you have any website or channel, something like that we can use to improve language skill? I think the last time you shared us.
Yes, sure.
What are
Wait a
they?
minute. Wait a minute here.
Ladies and gentlemen, I think Pandi has everything about it.
Can you see my screen?
Yes, I see
Yes.
Suparno Pano.
Okay. Okay. Several years ago, I used and I joined this group in Facebook, Resources for English Teacher. This group is provide us. There are many sources and media that support our teaching and learning, especially in English. Let me
This is a
show you.
Facebook, yeah, Facebook group.
Yes, Facebook. I think Facebook is there are almost our student, I think, join this platform, and then a free to join this one, and then they're very easy. Just find in your Facebook and then type this one, resources for English teacher. There are a million, I think, yeah, almost 100,000 teachers from all
100,000.
over the world join this group, and then this very easy one. For example, we can download it some media that can support the four skill in English: writing, reading, listening, and speaking. For example, from BBC We Live,
Wildlife.
and then also from a visual dictionary, and then yeah, from this one simple some mind mapping
For the
in
tenses, yeah.
yes, in some tenses that can help our student to learn, and some grammar exercises, TOEFL, fairy tale, and then there are many. Rosetta Stone, I think Rosetta Stone is very popular one, and then that's very expensive, I think. If you want to buy in the store like Amazon and so on, Rosetta Stone like this, that's free. This way, academic writing, and then all these material are free. For example, this one I will. For example, this one travel 3 student book. Let's see. Okay, still downloaded. Like this one. I think I have shared this a bilingual in share to care group. This one, yeah, Arabic and English, and a full edition teacher and student book. I think this one is quite help us in supporting our classroom in EFL the EFL classroom. Just type in repeat again. Just type in search in your Facebook account, and then type resources for English teacher, and then you will find this cover.
Okay, so
This
Mr.
cover.
Gafur seems already there.
Yes.
This is Mr. Gafur.
Thank you.
Thank you, Bandi. That's very informative, and I'll go check the link.
Yeah.
Pawafi, it's already
Go check and give him a check, okay?
okay. Empty
Okay.
check.
Pak Dasrifan, thank you very much for joining us. It's so fruitful to share your informative, link via Facebook account. Well, everyone, I guess we are out of the time. I would like to say again, thank you very much for your nice attention to join our program. And please wait for our next session for the next lecture talk, series number 4. Well, on behalf of the committee and also I myself as the host of today's topic, I would like to say thank you very much again for our nice, topic for today. We meet again next week. Next 2 weeks. Thank you very much. Indeed, we close the program by reading Alhamdulillah together. Alhamdulillahirrahmanirrahim. So see you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Ibu
Terima
Santiana
kasih
Eva.
banyak.
Ya, sama-sama.
Kasih.
Saya baru ketemu dengan Ibu Santiana nih, langsung.
Ayo,
Yeay.
silakan abang.
Iya.
Silakan abang, tembak suruh nyanyi lagi lah.
Iya, tadi tuh recording. Kita mau yang apa? Langsung. Ayo.
Ayo, sebelum saya tutup nih, ayo cepetan.
Ya, lagunya Aisyah.
Ayo duet.
Boleh, duet boleh.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Allahumma shalli ala Muhammad.
Oh, nyanyi bareng aja yuk. Iya.
Nah, itu dia bareng-barengan aja nyanyinya.
Bu Lasmi juga suaranya enak loh. Ayo Bu Lasmi ikut nyanyi.
Mantan penyanyi itu waktu di Surabaya, Bu. Bu Lasmi.
Yap. Iya.
No. That's wrong.
Apa?
Iya, bukan dari Surabaya, dari Bangkalan dia.
Ayo Ibu Eva Santiana, you start and then we follow you.
Bang Wafi aja yang nyanyi. Ya.
Bang Andi.
Start the first lyrics first.
Yang laki-laki ini. Bagaimana Bang Abdul Wafi?
Ya, yang nyanyi lah harus laki-laki, tapi sekarang kita wanita kan harus taat ya sama laki-laki. Jadi, wanita aja dah yang
kan Indah Aisyah kan?
Iya benar.
Ya indah cantik berseri.
Oh.
Kulit putih ini. Ayo.
Bersih.
Abang tak bakan lah kalau begitu.
Bersih merahnya pipimu.
Ya Aisyah. Putri Abu
Bakar,
istri Rasulullah. Sungguh sweet Nabi mencintai.
Asik.
Hingga Nabi minum di bekas bibirmu. Bila marah, Nabi kan bermanja, mencubit hidungnya. Aisyah, romantisnya cintamu pada Nabi. Dengan baginda kau pernah
lari-lari, selalu bersama. Hingga ujung nyawa kau di samping Rasulullah.
Aisyah, manis sirah kasih cinta. Bukan
Kapan lagi?
tapi rindu. Kau istri tercinta, ya Aisyah.
Umairah.
Abang bentar lagi masuk dapur rekaman ya. Hancurkan kaset dan
Ibu Santiana yang sponsornya.
Bagus suaranya, Bang.
Kalau nggak bagus bilang jangan bagus lah. Itu
Kapan
namanya hanya memuji.
Bu Eva diajak duet Pak Andi nih.
Iya. Itu bagus banget suaranya barusan.
Suara serak-serak.
Bang. Justru di situ apa? Di situ letak keunikannya kalau suara serak itu jadi gimana gitu. Bagus.
Iya.
Kayak
Suara
nggak bagus dibilang bagus gimana coba?
Tahu nggak tadi tuh saya lihatnya tuh Bu siapa? Bu Eva itu kayak ini kapan masuknya ini? Bang Andinya lari gitu, Bu Santiananya ngejar nggak nyampe.
Iya, nggak bisa duet ini, nggak bisa duet.
Backing vokal.
Okay, so I guess we are going home.
Terima kasih banyak ya.
Sami-sami ya, mohon. Oke.
Senang
silakan ya. Thank you very much. Nanti sesuatunya bisa ditunggu via email atau via Facebook ya.
Kalau via JNN ada ya?
Via JNN. Who is via JNN? Macam. Ya,
Bang Andi maunya dibungkus terus dibawa pulang, nggak boleh Bang, bungkus aja bolehnya, nggak boleh bawa pulang.
Berat di ongkos Bang, berat di ongkos.
Siap. Makasih banyak Bang, makasih banyak.
Oke,
Makasih
see you.
banyak.
Sampai ketemu lagi. We are so happy to be here.
Thank you.
Oke, assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Kita tinggalkan.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Oke.